Hey guys, so I wanted to do a quick video because I know I've been kind of like skimping around in my videos, and the reason for that again is I'm in school and I actually just had quite a few midterms to get done. And I know when I first did my study tips video, it was in the beginning of the semester, so I genuinely had nothing to show you guys, but I have some stuff back and I've taken a few tests, so I have some stuff to show you. So I remember mentioning that if you get a study guide, to do it. So this is my history study guide. It has 36 terms, 38 with the two pictures on the bottom, and then it came with 6 possible essay questions. So, this looks totally doable, not intimidating at all. It's 1 page, no big deal. But what I wanted to just kind of stress again is to give yourself enough time to do things, because you don't know how long something's going to take unless you've had experience in it. So all of these terms translated into this very beautiful package of 9 pages. I'll show you guys. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So if you guys can see, I was actually super specific. I was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they're really short. Like if I read one to you guys, it's the Peasants' War from 1524 to 1525, and it was Germany. Then on the next point, I have Thomas Müntzer, and then arose from tensions between peasants and nobles. And they're really, really concise, really, really shortened, and it took 9 pages. So this became this. So, like I said, you don't know how long it's going to take you. If you would have given yourself just 2 days, this took me like a day to finish, just to put everything together, and just to like cut everything back, and just to make everything as simple so that I could remember it. So yeah, give yourself enough time. And I know that I mentioned that 3 facts was like the minimum you wanted to get, but our IDs are 5 points each, so you kind of want 5 things about every single one. And if you're not, then try to elaborate on one, because I know for Christian humanism I only have 4. Well, no, I kind of have 5 because I put Erasmus on the bottom. Anyway, so if you can't get 4, or you can't get the full 5, and each idea is worth 5 points, they kind of elaborate and connect them more, because that'll give you the extra points. And another thing I wanted to show you guys was my biology midterm notes. So I kind of made the mistake of starting note cards when I did biology. And because usually I would have done note cards for the history also, but you guys saw it took 9 pages. It would take me forever to finish that. So I kind of had to switch it up like right on the spot. I was like, there's no way. Too much information. We're covering like the second half of ancient Civ, which is like 16th century to present day. And that's when you get a lot of concepts, a lot of not just dates. Like you have more information because we have more records of that time, so there's more things to study. So I kind of knew note cards weren't going to cut it this time, and I remember saying how, if you have too much stuff, note cards aren't going to do it for you, so that's why I have a study guide for that. And for biology, I actually didn't get a study guide. He kind of just gave us a page with a ton of terms on it. So what I did was that I put the terms in red, and then I put my answers in black. And like this one, let me see if I can, oh, this one. So what is life? And then metabolism was also a term, so I just kind of put it together. So you want to start putting things together in order to make those connections, wow, so you can remember things better. And then I know I have another one. Okay, here we go. Darwin's evolution theory, and then it talks about differential reproduction. So you kind of, and then down here I'll have more. So you want to start putting things together. And I actually came up with these study guides myself, because like I said, he didn't give us one. And I broke them up into chapters so they would be more cohesive. So you want to be organized. You want to stay on top of all of those things. You want to be able to, put things together and kind of figure out what your way is going to be to study. I know trying other people's methods will work until you kind of figure out. You might want to combine methods. Something that might work for me might work perfect for you guys. You never know. So I wanted to give you guys a few interesting study facts. My friend is a psych major, as I've mentioned before, and she actually just took a test on this. So she was telling me that if you are studying and you're sipping a beverage like some juice or some coffee or something, and then the next morning they actually suggest that you intake the same beverage, that you drink the same thing, because your brain will remember the last time that you had that beverage, and the last time you had that beverage was when you were studying. So it kind of helps give your brain that jump start. And then I remember saying that you shouldn't cram, that cramming was really bad. But, I mean, let's be honest, we're college students, we're going to cram, it's going to happen, it's unavoidable. I actually had to cram for my history test, because I had stuff to do, other class stuff to take care of. So they tell you that the proper way to cram is to cram, then to sleep, and then to review the stuff that you read the night before. And the reason why you want to sleep is not just because you're going to be tired, because I know I said that in my other video, but because if you don't give your brain time to kind of soak in their information, you're not going to retain it. Like, it's in there, but it's not going to be accessible because it hasn't kind of soaked everything in. I know this has happened to me before when I took a test, and I was exhausted, of course, because I didn't sleep all night. And then I came home, I took a nap. I had some food, I took a nap. And then when I woke up and I started thinking about the test, I was like, oh my god, I'm so stupid. How could I not remember that? And it's because I didn't give myself enough time to sleep. That's why now I sleep. I don't care. Like, I have to sleep, otherwise I just can't do it anymore. The only times that I do stay up all night is like if I'm working on assignments, but not on tests. On tests, I always get some sleep. So then the other thing that she was telling me was that if you're studying things in a list, that you're always going to remember the first and the last part of the list. So in order to avoid that, either focus on the middle or break it up into just smaller sections so that you're able to remember things. And then the other thing that she told me about was, I know I hear this a lot, and I guess I just kind of wanted to like break it up, because I know I hear it all the time. I hear people say it all the time. I used to say it all the time. Oh, it's just, I'm not good at bio. I'm not good at math. I'm not good at history. Oh, it's just not my thing. You know, I'm better at something else. But she was telling me that the way to memorize things and how well you're going to do on a test has nothing to do with whether you like it or not. It just has to do with how you make connections in your brain. So since I'm more of a historical background, or more of a history knowledge, of course that's why it's going to be easier for me to study, because I'm able to fit things in better and to retain information better. Whereas with biology, I haven't taken biology in 9 years. I'm 25 now. The last time I took biology was sophomore year in high school, and I remember nothing. Like, nothing. I think maybe we cut a planaria or something like that, but I mean, that's it. I don't even remember cutting that. I don't think I did. So that's why it's been hard on me, but you have to just kind of establish, read, do notes, so that you can get some general knowledge, so that you can start putting things in there, connecting things, and remembering them. So those were my updated study tips, and I hope you guys are all doing well. I know I'm kind of halfway through the hurdle. I have 2 more months jam-packed, so I'll try to make some new videos. If you guys have any suggestions, or if I'm going to start updating old videos that I have. But yeah, just leave a comment and let me know, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.